Right, friends, welcome to the weekly Elite Bank Wealth Management Stock Buys. In other words, the wealth management divisions of these banks, Goldman Sachs, Barclays, UBS, etc., and which stock buys they've given this past week. Okay, we're going to go through the stock buys on the Great Investments Program. So, for instance, if JP Morgan gave a buy on a particular stock. Now, we're going to look at the non-special situations of these, which means there's at least a 40% reasonable projected target over 12 months. That's based on the growth of the stock so far projected forward, or its historic growth projected to its present price over the next 12 months. Does it give us at least 40%? The exit is specified in the video, and is there a multiple reward to risk? In other words, can you put a reasonable stop loss where you know you would be wrong and should exit? If it was going to go up 40%, it shouldn't go to that price. And does that give you a 2-to-1 reward to risk? In other words, 40% to the upside, max 20% to the downside. If it's 60% to the upside, then 30% to the downside. All right, these don't meet my Great Investments Program special situation minimum criteria. In other words, they are not value growth income 7, 8, 9, or 10. That isn't met. And the MACD isn't rising monthly from an oversold position. So this is JP Morgan, and give you an example of one on my Great Investments Program that I've just given to the students, which is non-special, as I've said, is service now. It's not a 7, 8, or 9, or 10. It's not from an an oversold position. That's a reasonable projection on where it's been before. JP Morgan, in this case, Citigroup and JP Morgan, you can't see it's just off there, both gave it a buy a few days ago. All right, and a reasonable stop would be here. So you're looking at about 65% to the upside, and that, because the price should have no business going there. Now, you might disagree and say, no, I'm going to put the stop there. You have got room to do that with such a high upside. Or you might say, I'll exit 50% if it goes there, another 50 if it goes here, given the rate at which banks are going. Looks pretty good. And there's that. This is not a recommendation to buy. I'm just giving you an insight. Now, the rest of them, and I've got about 40 others this week alone, on the non-special situation side, are in the Great Investments Program. So if you're in the program, you'll see all the others. We've got some really good ones. What happens is when you go through about 40 for your pension over the next 12 months to hold, you see which ones relatively look better than others. So out of that 40, there's about 4 or 5 which really blow my socks away. So if you're on the Great Investment Program, remember to have a look at those as well. If you're not, have a look at the links in the bio. And, well, I look forward to you joining. And don't forget to like and follow for more. Thank you very much.